Talk to Gaiman if you want to. Or Katla if you're looking for work. I can't help you.
You should see me when you
The
get
finest
bored,
fish here.
stranger.
Caught daily.
Hey, want to play tag?
Pardon me.
I don't abide fancy clothes, but you look like you might. I hear Radiant Raiment is a large selection. Unless specific business, I'm not interested.
If it's arms or armor you need, see Bayran in Castle Dow. Bloody good blacksmith that one.
The Battle of Sancre. In Era 852, Allied Nord and Breton forces crossed the borders into Cyrodiil and occupied the major passes and settlements in the Jural Mountains, making their headquarters for the winter at Sancre. The Nord-Breton allies dared King Gluthian's new general Talos to assault them in their mountain fastness. When they learned that General Talus had mustered an army in the dead of winter and was marching to assault Sancre, they were elated. Sancre was impregnable, its citadel on high cliffs overlooking the lower city, nestled in a high mountain basin with steep, unscalable cliffs in their rear. The Cyrodiilic army was small, poorly trained, and outfitted short on rations and unprepared for the winter campaigning. As their ragged units assembled in the lowlands beneath the citadel, the Nord Breton allies confidently assumed that their enemy had delivered himself into their trap. The citadel was not only protected by an unscalable cliff in front and unscalable heights in their rear, but was also an entrance to the citadel was magically concealed under the appearance of a large mountain lake in the basin beneath the heights. Accordingly, the Nord Breton allies left on a small force to defend the citadel, descending through lower passages to attack and overwhelm the cold, hungry Cyrodiilic forces before them. They expected to defeat, overrun, and annihilate General Talus's army, leaving no one to oppose their springtime descent into the Cyrodiilic heartlands. Thus did General Talus lure the Nord Breton allies to their doom. Leaving a weak force in the lowlands to draw out the defenders, General Talus approached the citadel of Sancre from the rear, descending the supposedly unscalable heights behind the citadel and sneaking into the supposedly magical concealed entrance to the inner citadel. This remarkable feat is attributed to the agency of a single unnamed traitor, by tradition a Breton turncoat sorcerer, who revealed both the existence of the obscure mountain trail down the heights behind the citadel and the secret of the citadel entrance, concealed below its illusory lake surface. While the Cyrodiilic army in the lowlands fought a desperate defense against the Nord Breton sortie, General Talus and his men entered the citadel, swept aside the sparse defense, captured the Nord Breton nobles and generals, and compelled them to surrender the citadel and their armies. The confused and demoralized Nord captives, already suspicious of the scheming High Rock sorcerer aristocrats and their overreaching dreams of heartland conquests, deserted the alliance and swore loyalty to Tiber Septim. The Skyrim generals joined their rank and file in Tiber Septim's army. The High Rock battle mage command was summarily executed, and the captive Bretons imprisoned or sold into slavery. Thus was the concealed allied invasion of Cyrodiil foiled, and General Talus's army swelled by the hardened Nord veteran troops that played so crucial a role in the General Talus's succeeding campaigns, which consolidated the Colovian and Nibian into the core of the Cyrodiilic Empire, and which resulting in the crowning of General Talus as Emperor Tiber Septim. Historians marvel at Tiber Septim's tactical daring in assaulting a fortified mountain and citadel in the dead of winter against the vastly superior numbers. Later, Tiber Septim attributed his unwavering resolve against overwhelming obstacles to have been inspired by his divine vision of the Amulet of Kings and the tomb of Reman III. The young Talus may indeed have been inspired by his belief that he was fated to recover this ancient sacred symbol of the Covenant and to lead Tamriel to the high civilization of the Third Empire. Nonetheless, this should in no way reduce our admiration for the dash and genius of this defining military triumph against impossible odds.